it's Tanya here, welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing a little drive with me whilst answering your guys' questions. Don't really know where we're driving to. We're just going to drive up and down, what is it, the A3? It was going to be a mukbang, but I didn't eat anything and she's already eaten at McDonald's, so all I've got now is a drink. I feel like I want to be able to concentrate on my questions and answers, and I don't really want to crash. Please ignore the state of my steering wheel, okay? We're just going to have to ignore that.
She hasn't had it cleaned.
No, Keith literally... I got Keith cleaned for this video, actually, I'll have you know. I'm very nice and tidy.
Keith is so clean right now.
For some reason...
I'm not wearing my seatbelt, I am. Just
for some reason, they never clean the back of my steering wheel, they only clean the front. And whenever I film videos like this, you can just see. Sorry guys, Millie called. We get to have a little catch up. And we put on my story questions. It's going to be like a girly chat, so we're going to be talking about boyfriends, periods, sex.
So if you're a boy, leave.
Yeah, basically if you're a boy, unless you want to know about the... No, if you're a boy, just leave.
Get out. Do you give good head?
A lot of questions are, what's your body count? What's your favourite position? I'm not going to be answering anything like that. It's going to be advice.
Now boys are going to leave.
Yeah.
What do you consider healthy and unhealthy in a relationship?
Unhealthy. Someone who's too controlling.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love it when a boy is jealous and when a boy's like, oh, you can't wear that, or you can't see that person. I think everyone likes that,
yeah.
But not when they're actually being 100% serious. Like if you were to go out and something and they'd be like, no, you're actually not wearing that, you look like a slut, or how dare you think you can wear that, anything like that. It's just like,
yeah, no. And when they're going through a phone constantly, but then I also think that just shows their insecurity.
Well, exactly, so that's just toxic. I think any sort of insecurity in a relationship is toxic. Like if you're with someone, you should be with that person because you 100% trust them, because you know you haven't got anything to worry about. And if you don't feel that way, then you probably shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
People can be like, oh, but I've got cheated on in the past, I've got hurt in the past. Okay, then completely make sure you're 100% fine, and then get into a relationship, because otherwise it's so, one, unfair on yourself, because you're always going to be feeling like shit, and two, unfair on the person that is doing absolutely nothing wrong. Then it's just going to lead to more arguments, and then that just leads to more toxicness.
And then that just leads to a breakup, quite frankly.
Yeah, trust me, been there.
Another unhealthy trait is arguing 24/7.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Like obviously, an argument now and then is healthy. Like
yeah.
My auntie and uncle divorced because they didn't argue, and I know that sounds stupid, but it's because they just didn't speak.
Yeah. They
didn't have anything to argue about. Like you need to have arguments every now and then, because otherwise it's not good. Oh fuck, puddle. Sorry Keith. But arguing every single day, and especially arguing over little things. I know you do argue over petty things, that's going to happen, especially if you spend a lot of time with each other. But if you're doing that all the time and it's turning into big arguments, then it's just it's draining. Why would you want to be in a relationship like that?
When they don't get along with your friends or your family.
Yeah, that's a big one. That is very unhealthy. Unless someone's done something to them for them not to get on, fair enough. But if they're just one of them people that doesn't make an effort, that doesn't really
just
care.
wants you.
Yeah,
without everything.
Yeah, no, that just sort of shows what they're in it for, to be honest.
Yeah.
If they were in it for the long run, they'd want to spend time with their family.
Right.
So basically, healthy is everything opposite of that. Someone that's close to their family, someone who communicates with you. Oh my god, that is such a big one. Communication. I couldn't tell you, because no communication leads to breakups. Just trust me on that one.
I would say a healthy thing is giving each other space and not being with each other 24/7.
100%. Especially at this age. I'm assuming the people watching this are from ages 14 to 20. The person you're with now, unless you are 20, is probably not the person you're going to marry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's no point being with them constantly, because it's never going to work out.
100%. I was with my ex-boyfriend all the time.
Yeah.
And then when I broke up, I was kind of I didn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah. You need to be happy on your own before you can be happy with someone else. Me and Christian bloody lived together at one point. It's not good. It's not going to work out.
Do boys actually care about being shaved or beard on our periods?
I think it all depends on the boy. When you have a boyfriend, they shouldn't care.
Yeah.
Obviously, being on your period is a little bit different, because if they're a clean freak, then they're going to care about stuff like that. If they don't care about stuff like that, then they shouldn't care. It shouldn't be an issue. Being shaved or unshaved, again, depends on the boy, but also depends on if you're in a relationship or not, because like I think if you're in a relationship they don't care, like they've seen every inch of your body, they're not going to care if there's hair down there. But I think maybe if you just started seeing someone
100%, yeah,
they'd want it to be shaved. That doesn't mean you have to shave it, but like personally I would, but I don't actually think boys care that much. I think girls deep it so much more.
I agree.
I don't think it's that deep, because if you look at a boy, they're never fucking shaved. And think about it, would you want a boy to be completely shaved? No. Imagine a boy like completely smooth. That's just a bit rank. So maybe they think the same as us.
Maybe.
Just don't know. We're not boys. Go and ask a boy that question. But no, I don't think they do care.
How to deal with having a huge crush on a boy who has a girlfriend already?
Oh,
that's hard.
You've just got to maybe remove them off all social media, so you're not seeing them.
And you're not seeing them with their girlfriend either, because that will just put you
that's going to upset you. Like if you're friends with them, if you go to their school, just try and avoid them as much as you can. Is this a roundabout? No, it's not. If you've got classes with them, obviously I know it's hard, but just don't speak to them and don't follow them on Instagram, TikTok, remove them off Snap, because you don't want to be seeing what they're doing.
You also don't want their girlfriend finding out.
God no. In 6 months' time they're probably not going to be together. So just wait it out.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you're friends with the girl, maybe that's a bit of a different situation, but if you don't know the girl and they break up, then just wait it out. Don't be a homewrecker. If it's a crush, it's a crush, you know what I mean? Most likely it will go away eventually. Crushes don't last forever.
How do you not overthink for your first time? Bloody terrified me. Don't want to regret. I don't want it to be a regret.
I think people have such like different opinions on this.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's that deep.
Neither.
Like, I really don't. Like, if you think about it, sex is sex. It's not like you're killing someone or you're doing anything wrong. Like, I think people need to get, like, the stigma that sex is a bad thing needs to go, because I don't know, I can't explain it, but it's just like I used to care about like body counts and everything. This is not me saying like I'm an absolute whore now and I've got a high body count, but I used to care so deeply about it. Like, I remember after my first boyfriend I was like, I just can't sleep with anyone else ever again, like it can't go up. It's just silly. Like, why can't it? Why can't you have sex with who you want to have sex with? I don't get it.
Boys,
as long as you're being
boys
safe.
Are up for having big body count.
Yeah, and girls are sort of
slut shame.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like, as long as you're using protection and you're not, you know, in harm of getting any STDs, because we don't want them, I don't see why it's such a big deal. So I think with, obviously your first time is a big thing, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't be worried about regretting it. It's the same as like in 5 years time, what's that saying, if they're not going to matter in 5 years time, don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's someone you've slept with, so what? It's like the same as kissing someone. It's just being intimate with someone. It's not anything, you're not doing anything wrong, so why should it be something you regret? Obviously, make sure it's someone that's not going to treat you like an absolute dick after, because again, that's just going to make you feel like crap. But
that will make you feel like absolute rubbish.
But it's not something you should be so scared of that it's like eating away at you, because then you're just going to be too scared to ever do it.
So don't be fooled by the boys that are like, oh yeah, I want you to be my girlfriend, blah blah.
Yeah, especially at your age.
Yeah, like 16, 17. 15, don't be fooled into that, because boys will tell you what they want you to hear, and then once they've got what they want, they'll just dip.
Yeah, so be mindful of who you're choosing, but if it does go a bit tits up, don't panic and be like, this is the worst thing ever, because it's crap and you're going to feel like crap for a couple of months, then you'll be like, okay, I'm on to the next. And take it at your own pace as well, don't let anyone force you into doing anything you don't want to do. It's kind of, where am I? Because I'm about to go into central London. For anyone wondering, I lost my virginity when I was 16. I was going to say that because I get that question a lot, and I know some of you girls probably want to know.
Is it weird that I haven't had my first kiss yet and I'm 16?
No.
No, not at all.
I think it just sort of depends if you're like waiting to have your first kiss with someone that you like know you're 100% going to like, but it's not deep. But at the same time, if you do want to get with one, but like someone and you're scared, like, oh, what if I'm not with them in like a couple months time, like I said about the body count, don't let it like consume you. It's literally a kiss, like, so what if you haven't had it yet?
Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss.
It really doesn't matter, do it in your own time.
This is one that I'm about to speak about for hours.
Oh no.
How to deal with a prick who gets with you for 3 weeks and says he doesn't want a girlfriend.
You can take this one.
Right, okay. Boys, they get really into the like relationship that you have. Like, you're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but when someone asks you, like, yeah, I have a boyfriend, yeah, I have a girlfriend, and then they realise, oh, this is way too much, like I need to take a step back.
Yeah, 100%.
And they tell you that they don't want a girlfriend
That's
after
like
literally
the easy excuse out, because it's like, I think when someone says that, don't think that the boy never liked you, because he probably did a lot.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. He liked you too much, and was like, fuck, this is turning into something serious. I need to get out
100%.
whilst I still can. How to deal with it?
move on as quick as you can. Act unbothered, don't message them.
Absolutely not.
No contact.
Yeah.
No, don't talk to your friends. Like, obviously you can talk to your friends about it, but don't
get your friends to ask them.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, do you still like Talia?
Because that's what I did wrong.
Yeah.
I was like messaging this boy saying, can we just start over? Can we do all this and that?
Don't think like, why has this happened to me? Like, is it something wrong with me? It is never, ever, ever, ever anything wrong with you. Like, it has happened. I think every single girl over the age of 20 can say that it's happened to them.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's just boys. They are the problem. They get too scared. They see something and they're like, oh, I like that one. She's pretty. I get on well with her. Like, I'm going to start something. And then it starts to get a little bit more serious and they're like, run. I'm so being watched right now. This is why I did not want to be in traffic.
Who's watching?
The people to the right of me.
Scarlett, how was... Oh.
Moving on.
Have you ever leaked?
Yes. Oh my god, right, there was this one time I was coming back from Kingston on the bus. It must have been like 3 years ago. It was when I was with Mitchell. Who remembers that time, guys? Oh, what a time. I don't wear tampons. I really don't like them. So you guys know I've got really bad health anxiety and I'm so scared I'm going to get like toxic shock syndrome. Yeah. So I just don't wear them. I don't like them. I'm fine with pads. I was on the bus, had a pad on. It was like, and I didn't think I was that heavy. Luckily I was in black jeans. Like, I was so lucky I was in black jeans. And this is when I used to wear skinny jeans. So it was just all stuck to my leg. And I got off the bus and I knew it. I could just feel it. So I remember I like walked with my back like towards the bus the whole time. Little did I know it had leaked all the way forwards as well, so you could still see it though. It went red, like you could see the red on the black. It was like a burgundy colour. Luckily again, it was in winter, it was November and it was like 6 o'clock, so it was pitch black. Met my dad for some reason, was like walking back, probably from the pub. So I was talking to my dad and I was thinking, oh Dad, please stop talking to me, like I just need to get home. And then like his mates were coming and I was like, oh my god, they're all gonna see. And I was just standing there so uncomfortably and like sticky, and it was not good. And I got home. Can you stop? Sorry.
Alright, you're off the road.
Stop. What are you doing, mate? I've already let this car go in. Fuck me. I can't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, I got home, I ripped my pants off. I'm not letting them get in. Guys, there is a car like right here.
I love it when Talia gets road rage. Oh my god.
Stop. I'm gonna end up crashing.
Talia, what are we gonna do? You're
I don't know.
You're not letting go.
Fall back. I can't, I'm on the curb. Like now. They were the ones laughing at me as well. They almost went into me, guys. That was like my heart. It was one of them lanes where it was like, this lane is going straight and this lane has to merge in. Obviously I'm in this lane. I'd already let the car in front of me merge in and this bitch was trying to get in too. And I would have won, but there was a fucking curb there, so I couldn't. Like, I literally would have got crushed. A fucking fat Kia. Who drives a Kia? Oh, I'm so angry right now. Anyway, I ripped my bloody jeans off and I threw them in the wash and they didn't come out. And I tried to put Vanish on it and the Vanish and the blood, like, it made some sort of erosion. Oh, fuck, it's a no right turn. Oh, what did I say? What did I say? I'm gonna have to turn around again. I have to run that boy over. No. I'm really hot.
Sorry, that was like quite stressful. This one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh my god!
We just stalled me. See, she's no, you're gonna go to that.
Guys, I promise I'm a good driver.
She's just never in the right lane. I find it hard not be self-conscious about being skinnier and not curvy. I don't know what to do.
Okay, so fun fact, that was me last summer when I lost all that weight. You guys 100% noticed because it was all my comments. Thanks for that, by the way. And I hated myself, I hated my body. And then I put the weight back on and now I hate myself, I hate my body. So you're never going to be
You're never
going to be, you could get your perfect body and then be like, oh wait, no, I don't like it, I want to be skinnier, or I want to be bigger, or I want to go back to how I was. Like, you're never, ever, ever going to be 100% happy. So you just got to think, so many girls would kill to have a body like yours. And like, everyone's different. Like, loads of girls love being curvy, loads of boys love curvy girls, but then on the flip side, loads of girls want to be really skinny, and loads of boys want to have like a girl that is like really nice and tiny and slim. It's gonna sound so bad. You're never gonna be happy with your body. It's not like that. Obviously, you'll learn to love yourself, but you just got to get out of the mindset of you wanting to chase this perfect curvy body, because I guarantee you'll get that perfect curvy body, and then you'll be like, oh wait, I miss my skinny body. Like,
and vice versa.
Everybody body is beautiful, so you've just got to remember that, and not let like social media standards as well.
Yeah.
Because you've got to think, right now the in trend is being curvy, but 10 years ago the in trend was being a Victoria's Secret model. So it's going to change again probably in another 10 years. So you can't like let social media define what a good body is. You've just got to be, as long as you're like eating healthy and you're being happy, like you're happy within yourself, then it shouldn't matter what your body looks like.
We don't get cramps really, do we?
There's been lots of questions about like how you deal with cramps. I don't really get cramps. If I do, I get them right at the beginning, and they're bad for like, it's going to sound, everyone's going to hate me, for like 30 seconds, and then I have to like stop and like take a breath, and I'm like, ow, and it just sort of goes. But I'd say, because I have had cramps before, just keep busy. Like, the worst thing is, I know girls sit at home with like a hot water bottle on their stomach. If that works for you, then fine. For me, I like to be active and doing stuff to take my mind off it. And then, like they say, when you're on your period, the best thing to do is exercise.
Yeah.
Like, they don't say that for no reason. Like, there's clearly logic behind it. So don't just sit at home feeling sorry for yourself. Like, go out, go meet friends, go to the gym, do something to keep yourself busy. Because otherwise, you're going to be sitting at home crying that your tummy hurts, and it's all you're going to think about. Like, it's not going to make you feel any better, I promise you.
Does your first time hurt?
I don't think so. But I think that's because I was a gymnast. So lots of gymnasts, no, seriously.
Yeah,
lots of gymnasts, your hymen and your cherry pops when you're like young because of the amount of exercise you're doing. So for me, I don't think it hurt, because I think because I didn't bleed or anything. So I think I'd already popped my cherry. So I don't really know, but I know that other people have said it has hurt. It's not, the thing is, it feels the same every single time you do it. You've just got to get used to the feeling. It's not like your first time hurts because it's your first time. Your first time may hurt because you're just not used to the sensation. So it might be a bit like scary and a bit of like a weird thing, like, oh, because you've never felt anything like that before, obviously. So it's going to be a bit like, oh, what's that about? I would recommend maybe experimenting with yourself down there before you straight away just like do something. Because if you've never had any, like, even if you've never worn a tampon or anything, like, you're gonna have sex, and obviously it's gonna be like a weird feeling. So you want to sort of get yourself used to it a little bit, because otherwise you might panic.
It's never happened.
But you've got to remember, it's natural. Like, we are supposed to have sex. That's what our bodies are made to do. They're made to reproduce. So like, it's natural. So if it does hurt, then like, that's okay.
I'm 12. Do you think I'm old enough to kiss the boys' willy?
What someone said?
Yeah.
No.
How did you deal with you and Christian breaking up?
Okay, so obviously you guys would have noticed that like I've been fine, and I think that's mostly down to the fact that this is the second time we've broken up. So I think the first time we broke up, you guys know I was a mess. I was like depressed, I stopped eating, like I lost like 10 kilograms, I think even more. Like, I was in a very bad way, and I was bad. And also what didn't help was we were in a lockdown, so I couldn't go out, I couldn't go see friends, I couldn't do stuff to take my mind off it. I was literally inside 24/7, just in my bed feeling sorry for myself. And this time round, I think it was a little bit easier because it was the second time, and like I think I'd probably accepted it before
Like you
even did it. Like I knew it was going to come. There'd been things that happened like a couple months prior, and like I just sort of knew that I wasn't 100% in it. Like I knew that deep down, and I obviously knew that he wasn't 100% in it. So I think it made it a lot easier. But my best advice would just be to go out. Like, I'm not saying go out and shag as many boys as you can, not at all. I haven't done that. But I just mean go out, like see friends. Like me and Scarlett, we were literally with each other every single day, like for the whole of summer, because that was just like my way of coping. Like, and now it's like, I think if I ever was to get a boyfriend again, I wouldn't see Scarlett any less. Like, I wouldn't stop seeing my friends. I wouldn't stop going out without him. Like, I think it goes back to what we were saying about like you've got to be independent. Like, you've got to be able to be happy on your own. first couple of times, I'm not gonna lie, but the more you do it gets so much easier. Even seeing a boy on a night out and having like a little cheeky flirt, like, you know, it doesn't mean anything, but it's allowing yourself to move on and not be thinking about them constantly. I just say keep as busy as you can, like, as well, cheer. I'm so grateful I had cheer because that saved me. Just find like a hobby, find something that interests you, so that you are not just sitting at home crying, because that's never going to help you. Don't get me wrong, like, obviously there's still days where I'm going to miss him. That is completely normal. I think when you break up with someone, you more miss the relationship rather than them. You miss like having that person there, and I think that's probably how I felt on days where I've been like, oh my god, I really miss him, and then I'm like, wait, no, I don't miss him, I just miss like the idea of a relationship.
And also what we were talking about the other day, you need to, once you've broken up and you're trying to see new people, you need to stop comparing your new relationship to your old relationship.
Yeah, 100%. You just got to try and get them out of your brain. I mean, it is easier to block them and complete, like, I haven't done that this time, but me and Christian are sort of in a place, because someone else asked, so you and Christian still talk?
Yeah.
Like, we do. Like, I know that like something happened the other week, he needed to call me, like I'd call him if I needed something, and like we're in that place where we can do that. But the first time we broke up, the first couple months was so hard because we were still speaking every day, like we were literally still messaging. I mean, we saw each other, we hooked up, we went together. Like, that is the most stupid thing you can do. That you've literally just got to completely cut them out, take them off Instagram, take them off Snapchat. Then in a couple months when you feel like you're okay, you can add them back. But I feel like if you want to add them back, then you're probably still not over them. Like, you should be in a place where you don't care if you speak to them or not. Then after me and Christian finally blocked each other the first time we broke up, that's when I was okay, and that's when I started to move on. Like, as I said, now we didn't really need to have that because we'd already gone through it once, so we just sort of, we both agreed, like, our time had just come, so we were absolutely fine to just be civil. Like, if we saw each other, we'd probably be fine. But yeah, my best advice for someone that's going for like a breakup first time, just block them out of your life. Trust me, it's going to help you move on so much faster.
How to ask your parents to go on the pill?
My best advice would be, if you're too scared to talk about sex with them, that's absolutely fine. Like, some people just aren't comfortable with that. Then just say, I want to go on the pill because my period's really bad at the moment, my cramps are really bad, and I've got a friend.
Talia.
Yeah, say my friend Talia. Use it, guys, use my name to be like, my friend Talia, she went on the pill because she had really bad cramps, and now like her periods are really regular and everything. Just say something that's completely not to do with sex, or just say, or if you've got bad skin, because that's the reason I went on the pill actually, is because my skin was so bad and it was the only thing that sorted it out. And if you are comfortable with speaking about sex with your parents, just be like, look, if you're obviously of the age, be like, I'm not having sex right now, but I might start soon, so like I just want to make sure like I'm safe, and they'll probably appreciate you like telling them, like, they'll respect that you're being safe. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not, you guys forget that our parents were our age once too. They're not idiots. They know you're having sex. Like, even if they don't talk about it with you, deep down they know. So it's like they'd rather you be responsible. Okay guys, well, I think that's the end of the video. I'm sorry if I didn't answer your question. If I didn't answer your question, I'll do another one of these, but I'm pretty sure we answered everything. That's the end of the video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.